Look at how thin it is.
So here is our Christmas calendar.
Welcome to Big City Faith, the best place for millennials to talk about faith in a big city. Hello, I'm Ronnie. Welcome back to the channel. This holiday is going to be very different from the ones before. There are no gatherings with friends and families. There won't be any feast coming, at least for our families. And also a lot of the fun stuff that we do in our church are all moving online this year. However, we are still really looking forward to this Christmas season because we are expecting a baby girl in February. And we want to establish tradition as a family. We want to be a family that show love and appreciation towards the people that have made an impact on our life throughout the year. And we also want to be able to give back to our community. So for this month, Eva planned a series of activities for us to do as a family. Now, if you know me in real life, I am very awkward when it comes to expressing my emotion, specifically when it comes to showing my appreciation or my love for someone. I am just really uncomfortable doing all of this. So I tried to negotiate my way out of this with Eva, but she won in the end. And for the sake of my daughter, I'm gonna try this for this year. Now let me show you what Eva is working on. During this Christmas, I want to share this book with you. It's called Hidden Christmas by Timothy Keller. And this is my favorite book about Christmas because it is such an easy read. I mean, look at how thin it is. Do you see? Look at how thin this is. Each week, I will talk about one idea that I learned from this book. And I hope that it will be an encouragement for you during this holiday season. And if you want to read this book for yourself, check out the link down in the video description. This week's theme is that a light has dawned in our dark, dark world. And because of that, we can have hope. I think regardless of where you live or what you believe, it's clear that there are a lot of things going wrong in our society. This world is a very dark place. There are simply too much suffering, too much injustice, too much natural disasters, too much conflict. Now, some of them are caused by things out of our control, but some of them are actually man-made. Some of them come from bad decisions, and some of them come from systemic issues. There are a lot of smart and well-meaning people trying to make this world a better place. We look to governments, we look to education, we look to the markets, and sometimes we look to religions to find answers to these questions. Most of us believe that if only we can come together and do our best as a collective human society, then this world would no longer be a dark place. A few years ago, the Golden State Warriors had the best regular season in the history of the NBA. But then, somehow they failed to win the championship at the end of the playoff. And after that devastating loss, the player vowed to work harder that summer so that they can come back next year and to win everything again. But their boss decided to go out and get Kevin Durant, who happens to be one of the best players in our generation. It signaled to the team that you cannot just try harder. What you really need is help from the outside. And in the same way, when Jesus was born as a baby on Christmas, that is God's way to tell us that all our best efforts as human beings will eventually fall short. What we really need is help from the outside. Christmas means that a light has dawned in our dark, dark place. It means that a glimmer of hope is now here. Jesus would go on to live the kind of life that we should have lived, and then he would die the death that we deserve. when we see him dying on the cross in our place and for us, we can have hope that on the last day, God will make everything right and the world will no longer be a dark place. Now that is the meaning of Christmas. If you're not a Christian, I hope that this is quite thought-provoking for you. If you have any questions or if you want to share your thoughts, I invite you to comment down below. I would really love to hear back from you. Now before we go check up on Eva, there is one more thing that we plan to do this December. As Christians, there are many timeless Christmas songs that are important to us. And we want to share a few of them with you this holiday. We'll be posting them as short videos on YouTube throughout the month. And what's going to happen is that we will share the story behind the song with you and then also show you the best part of the song. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you do not miss any of these videos. Okay, let's go check out on what Eva is doing.
Hey guys, so here is our Christmas calendar. We are super inspired by Summer in Alaska. They are doing 25 days of random acts of kindness this month. So we're doing something similar this year to show kindness and love towards someone that we care about. I'm also trying to establish a family traditions before our baby comes. So hopefully we can do this every year when our kids is here. And why 10 days? Because 25 days of showing love and kindness is too much for Ronnie. So I randomly picked 10 days and each day I put a random task or a random activity that Ronnie and I are going to do. So I'm super excited about this. If you want to see what we are doing this month and also see how awkward Ronnie is when he's showing love to his family, friends, or to me, please subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss a video. See you next Friday. Bye.